higa tayo, boy.
Oh my god. Okay.
Wait lang. Ay, sit. Wait, mute ka muna. Mike, hello. Hello, sorry. We're just having some camera issues. We're having some camera issues. Sorry. Just fix it a little. Welcome to the stream. This is Rhea, our newest episode director for OiWAN. Today she will be drawing. How's the audio, guys? First off. Dito ka sa center. Okay naman yung audio. Medyo mas malakas yung music. Thank you sa pagsabi. We will adjust. Thank you so much. How about now? Oh! Desktop ni Bilig.
Okay.
How about now? Hello? Okay. Sige, Rhea. My Idol by Maru Maru. Yes. Rhea is a great idol. Feel free to...
Should I talk about the story?
Sure. If you want to talk, go ahead.
Okay, hello everyone. So wait, how to sorry, it's my first time live streaming. So okay, so about the storyboard, I think it's around episode 5. Yeah, it's for episode 5, and actually this storyboard was inspired from the meme that Yuri Sunday I can show you, which is basically this meme. Should I explain why? No. Well, it's a thingy here in our studio because basically these 3 names that you see here is actually our top animators. They're very good. They're very good at layout and cleanups, and so like Rhea Lance here. So it's kind of like 3 types of animators in our studio, depend on how to get the perspective or basically the eye level. For Lance, he's focusing on the computation side, and while Yuri is more on the visuals to compute it for a better understanding with our library, and then EJ is basically the genius. He's the genius in perspective. He can basically just see it. For some reason, I don't even know how. Every time we ask how to do the perspective for layouts, he would just say, just guess it. So here, this is basically the initial storyboard. It's just rough. It's actually my first storyboard, so I don't know if what I did was correct. But I already showed this to Kuya Lance, and he already told me about his opinions and what I can improve for the storyboard. Improve this? Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Sorry. Am I clear now?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, basically I already showed my storyboard to Kuya Lance, and he already gave me opinions and tips on how to improve the storyboard. So today I'm gonna I'm gonna do two things today, which is basically to improve storyboard and to make a new character. Because as you can see here in the first cut, you can see two characters here with Joseph. And this character at the center and the character on the right that you can see at the moment is actually temporary characters. They're just like placeholders. Uh, so we were basically talking about what to do with these characters. Is either making a new character or just make mobs. But then since they want me to create a new character, I will try. uh, should I start talking about first guy? Okay, so for here, in the storyboard, the setting is at CYA1 Studio, which is basically our new office place. Oh, okay. And for the first cut, basically, what I want to show here is that the animator here is struggling. You should ignore this dialogue because I wanted to like show the emphasis for the struggling, but Kayla's told me it's actually better without the dialogue, so it's kind of like just gonna express it through the action, which is basically through bore or something. Like this girl will be shaking a bit, like twitching. So I'm just gonna look for the wait, the text. Where is it? Sorry.
It's okay.
Here. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this. Yes. So there's basically this part will not have a dialogue. And yeah, Kaylance actually told me that this second frame is very staged. So it has to be, I have to show it like there's a long time that passed before they came to the scene. So should I
describe your thought process?
Okay. So what I'm gonna do here for now is basically try to show what Krillans told me. Sorry, just tell me if my voice is kinda low. I'll try to speak louder. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So first cut. Okay. Yeah. Should. I'm gonna adjust this everything here. I'm gonna adjust everything. Wait, I'm gonna organize my layers first before I start to move it around. Sorry. I'm very sorry.
Sorry.
Because as you can see, my layers the texts are just above here, so I'm just gonna put this dialogues inside the second cut. How about the characters though? What do you guys want? Do you want a female or do you want a male? Just comment there. and the most people prefer which gender they prefer, I guess.
Mama has a question.
Oh, okay.
What did you keep in mind while doing this storyboard? Was it hard translating a meme into a storyboard?
So when I actually saw the meme, it was just very funny to me because it was very relatable in our workplace, and when I was actually making a storyboard, actually the story was different from before. The first idea that I thought was about picking a background. So the idea was that Joseph and Crystal were making a background for a cat, and they were struggling which background to use. So it's gonna be like they're gonna go out and they're gonna go outside to take pictures of the backgrounds, and they're gonna go pick backgrounds that they want to use for the layout. But the thing is, like, I want the punchline to be basically like the picture that they selected was a picture that was just basically inside the studio. So the trip outside became redundant or something like that. So that was the idea. But then I discovered, or like I found out that there's only 4 cuts of we are only allowed to use 4 cuts for the storyboards. And so I remember the meme by Yuri. I was like, hey, actually this is a good idea to use for 4 cuts. I think it's gonna fit for 4 cuts. And I did try it, attempt it, and it did work. It did work.
They prefer a female character.
Okay. So female character. Okay. Second cut. Sorry, I'm just gonna arrange my layers. Okay. I was actually making the storyboard during my break time because the thing is with me that I need to start drawing anything that I think of ahead because I might forget about it. And basically there was a cat that need overtime, so I used that time to continue or resume this work.
Do you have lots of overtime?
I mean, not necessarily, but I'm already a checker for IB, so in between is very hard. Yeah.
What's it like being a checker for IB?
Very. I mean, it's not that hard to check, but then it's been a year since I last in between. That's why I already forgot some parts or like the requirements that we need to see, like basically the standard frames, etc. Our boss actually told me about it. Like, oh, okay, so I keep making a memo for myself about that, so that I won't repeat the mistake. Yeah.
Kapsan says sheesh.
Sheesh. Sorry, that's what it is. Second card.
What's your advice to applicants?
Advice for applicants. Well, I guess you just need to do more art studies and basically actually just look at a lot of visual references, or like the best way is probably to look for an artist that you really admire and actually study how they do their artworks, like their body or their style, and eventually try to copy it. I mean, you can just copy it, but then you supposedly shouldn't like take that style as your own, but you copy it so that you can create your own style, basically. I'm not sure if I'm getting the translation right because it's in English, but yeah.
Any tips you can give to future IB checkers?
Future IB checkers. Well, Freelance has been telling me some advice on how to be a good IB checker, but I sometimes struggle with it because I have deadlines, so I tend to forget about the other things that I need to do as a checker, which is basically to be a good checker. Good advice is basically to actually check your in-betweeners, whether about their progress, whether they're actually meeting the deadlines or there's a problem, and you're gonna ask why they have this problem during those cuts for in between, because we as a checker you need to know which part are they having problems with, like are they having problems with a specific in between, like 1/3 or painting, etc., or like do they actually do other stuff during work, like getting distracted during work. So yeah, you just need to monitor basically.
Make Joseph Skyler white girl.
What?
Carlo Man says, make Joseph Skyler white yo.
What? What? I don't.
Rhea doesn't know the meme.
What? Sorry.
I don't know it either.
I don't know what was it. Why is that? No, I'm just arranging my files first for storyboard.
For your new character, what do you imagine?
So actually, I have no idea because it's very abrupt. But Kuya Lance told me I should make a character that looks very reliable, someone that you can actually depend on. I will try to do that. I will try.
Manuel says, thank you, Rhea.
Sorry. Okay, so this is actually the hard part. The third cut. Because Kayla's told me I need to change this mouth thingy.
It's not many layers.
I do. I do. And I didn't really properly arrange it yet because I was just, I just did this out of the whim. I didn't really expect that this would be approved.
How much is storyboard artist's salary?
I have no idea. So I'm so sorry. I'm not that knowledgeable regarding because actually when I applied here, I have no idea about animation in the industry.
I made it maximum. Is it okay?
Oh, sorry.
Kuya Lance is reliable, but when you ask him, he will make things confusing.
That's actually
True?
Joseph's part here. he would think like he's actually helping, but
I will answer the salary thing.
oh. Wait, did I need the third cut already? Okay. Sorry, third cut. Okay. How many hours do we have actually?
Sorry, I'm answering the question first.
Okay. I'm so sorry for.
Just tell them that OiWAN is made during our free time, so they don't really have a formal salary for storyboard.
Okay.
So OiWAN nasa free time lang natin ginagawa.
Okay. So, about the OiWAN storyboard is actually just an activity that we do during our free time because this isn't really paid. It's actually voluntary.
So it's a way to explore.
Yeah, it's our way to explore our animation skills or improve or basically have experience. Cause can I even tell about that? Yeah, like Okay, never mind.
What can you say? Oh, another question.
Okay.
How do you learn anatomy? On your first video on YouTube, you were talking about improving anatomy.
Actually, also need to improve that myself. I'm still studying it as well. The best one to ask about that is actually Kuya Lance. He's very good at anatomy. But basically, what I did during those times was that I was just basically
I know, Bo.
I was just basically doing the same thing that I told you guys before about basically looking at artworks from other artists. That's what I did.
How do you think your anatomy has been improving?
I I think I'm not sure because I haven't really been drawing much during my free time lately. Because once I'm done with work, once I get home, I would basically either rest or watch or.
You just learn on the job.
Yeah, I'm just learning the job. But I'm actually trying to explore more on 3D because it's very convenient.
I don't know. I just said.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh.
Look at this. From
Ano
your
daw?
chance.
Mm.
Tell them
Tell them what.
the storyboard salary is 300,000 yen per episode.
Oh, okay, so according to Yuji-san, the storyboard salary is 3,000 yen.
300
300,000 yen. Okay,
per
which is
episode.
per episode, but I don't know how much is that in pesos. 300,000 yen. Yeah.
What 3D software do you use to study?
Oh, I don't use 3D softwares. I actually use basically Clip Studio Paint. I use the 3D there, but actually I studied multimedia arts, and during that core subject, we actually have a subject for 3D. So I already have experience with 3D models. The software we use is actually Maya Autodesk. Basically that, only that software.
Nice.
Okay. For the start page.
Stepson uses Blender and Maya.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, I think Blender is free, so anyone can actually use that. Okay.
Tell us what about you're doing right now.
I am trying to improve the storyboard according to freelance opinion. So I'm gonna start now
Go ahead.
since I already start fixing it. So for this one, where's the second cut? Here? Oh, first cut here. Okay. Honestly, I have no idea if what I'm doing is correct. Because like I said, this is my first storyboard.
Do you feel like you learned something already in
Well,
storyboarding?
Well, to be honest, when I was making this, I was actually looking at existing storyboards that would work on at work, and I made it like a staple for this.
What did you get from looking at existing storyboards?
Well, I noticed that they really show what their intentions are. Like, is it like close-ups, but is there an angle with the background? Is there like 2 points or 1 point? You can actually see it because storyboarders would still draw backgrounds with perspective, so that for the future animators that's gonna work on the layout, they're gonna know which is the appropriate perspective for that cut. Because sometimes when you see close-ups, right, you would just think it's just 1 point perspective, but turns out there's actually 2 point perspective going on because of the backgrounds. So yeah, it's actually important to also involve whether there's gonna be a background in the cut. So yeah. Oh shit.
Did working on layout help you make storyboards?
Yes, very. Because should I actually? Okay, so I actually took a leave here because I was basically studying while working, so I had to stop, take a break, and resume my studies in college to finish it. And already graduating. And basically, when I came back here, I was instantly given a job for layout. I had no idea at first. It was very hard actually, trying to find out the eye level, which is basically this storyboard is about. It's about struggling getting the perspective for the layout. And I guess I just improve over time because
You see more. You
yeah,
understand.
I get to understand more like about when there's a low angle or top angles, what's the form of the what do you call it, object. Like I can't really explain it. It's so it's kind of hard. I'm so sorry.
Drawing is hard.
Shit.
What advice do you have for people who struggle with drawing?
Mm, well, first of all, I think you should know your weakness. Because there's some people that actually do art studies, right? But for some reason, they don't have improvements. And that's because they're not trying to get out of their comfort zone. Like, let's say this person is trying to improve their anatomy, but instead of focusing on drawing the whole body, they're trying to do it one by one, like just drawing multiple hands or multiple legs in different angles. That's actually good. It's really good. But then, in the end, you actually need to see the whole picture to know if you're actually improving. Because what if you draw very good hands, but then when once you start to draw the whole body, it's
Difficult.
it's difficult. Yeah.
What are you improving now?
Trying to do what Kuya Lance told me. So for here, so what I'm gonna basically show here is that wait. Sorry, it's just making it based on Kurlan's advice.
He said thank you for your advice.
Next time when Kurlan's live stream, ask him a lot. He has way more good advice than
What's
me.
it like having a mentor in the studio like Lance?
Oh, it's actually it's very helpful in a way because though to be honest, I didn't really get a lot of tips from Grillans. Like for drawing, basically in drawing, but I got tips during workspace, like how to check and how to do trainings and stuff, and how to do cleanups. Because sometimes I do send my cuts for him for checking. But my mentor here is actually Yuri-san. Yeah, she was my mentor, and also Kuya Deo for in between. But what it's like to have a mentor, you actually see the parts that you're weak at. Like, to be honest, when I started work here, I was very slow at in between. And it's kind of like dark past, but
Why in between?
why in between? Because there's this tendency that I'm very OC. Like I want to clean all the messy lines, but then, and I zoom in a lot, which is actually a waste of time, especially since um what the audience will see is basically the scene at 100% view of the cat, and when you're zooming it, it's like the little bits of um lines there, and it's gonna be not that scene or something. I'm not sure if I'm saying it
okay.
right.
So, what the audience sees is actually less than what you see.
Mm-mm-mm. Like they don't need to.
You don't
Sorry.
need to zoom unless they have 100-inch TV.
I mean, when you watch anime, you don't really zoom in with. You don't really zoom the character, but basically you just watch it as is. So if it looks good from far away, if it looks good far away, then it's already good enough. Sorry if my voice is low. Should I?
Closer na lang to your mouth.
Okay. How do I draw? Okay.
It's okay. Right there.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Low, low. I'm so sorry.
I think it sounds okay now.
Okay, okay. Because the mic is very close to me.
Sorry. Tell them to donate so we can buy a better mic.
Okay. Please send donations.
So we can buy a better mic. Ayan, malakas na. Say hello to Win Dolores.
Win Dolores? Hello. Sorry, I'm not really looking at the chat right now. I'm just focusing on the. Oh wait, I cannot. I cannot do the thing that freelance did. Like very smug.
Say hello to Billing.
Hi, Billig.
Shout out.
Shout out. Oh no,
Shout out to Rhea.
oh no, oh no, oh no, wait. I'm sorry, I'm thinking. So,
take your time. Just explain what you're doing.
so, here, the thing here, so it's, as you can see here, for the first frame, the animator is struggling, animator A. This is gonna be a mob, I think. So, the new character that I'm doing is basically animator B here. This is the new character. And here, the animator was taking so long. Like, it's gonna have like 4 seconds according to freelance. I'm not sure. So it's gonna be 4, 4, and then since it was taking so long, Joseph starts to walk in because he was curious about why why it's taking a while, or why she looks so she looks so upset or something. I was actually picking the right English word. Sorry.
How do you find the timing for your cuts?
Timing? No, I have no idea. Wait. I have no idea.
Hulaan.
Because the thing is with me, I still have no idea much about the timing. Because 4 seconds, I would think that's short, right? But then it's actually already long. How do I? Maybe I should just take notes. I just write. This is Joseph. Oh. Joseph walks in.
Saturn art supply.
Hi, hello. Hello. Joseph walks in. And an animator. B walks in. B walks in. Curious.
Drawing process is difficult because it takes all the time to learn. Maybe a year or two, right? How long does it take you to draw or build your visual level of process?
Um, well, some people actually do figure studies. Like, during my college years, our professor would actually compile a lot of models in a video, and we would be basically try to copy it within 10 minutes. And then as we move on, the time is gonna lessen. So what you're gonna do there is basically to copy the form. Was that the question? I think.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you have advice for drawing poses since people find it hard?
Drawing poses. You can first just copy existing figure drawings or no, figure models poses online. There's this YouTube channel called Jacob Jacobo, which is full of models that you can actually copy during in real time. And there's actually like a time limit on how long you can actually copy each pose. Then the model is gonna change it. I'm not sure if I can, but you guys can actually search it.
Freckles says hello.
Hello. I mean, hi. Oh, wait. Ah. Ah. Sorry. Yeah. Wait.
What are you thinking? What's
Wait.
what is the site, the YouTube channel you recommended again?
Jacob Jacobo.
Jacob.
Try to. Wait.
Just type it.
Wait. I think it's not. I think. Can I try search it here?
Okay, yeah.
I think. I don't. What was it? Man. I think Shannon knows it, but
Jacobo.
I'm not sure if it's correct what I said. Wait.
Try figure drawing class.
If only I had here Joshua. Sorry. I actually remember the name wrong. Sorry. It's Joshua Jacobo here. And he has a lot of videos. You can actually go look it up. I actually got this source from Shannon, which is my in-between trainee. Yeah. I almost thought I said something wrong.
Someone said good day.
I think good day. How hope you have a good day as well. I'm so sorry. I don't think I can actually. I don't think I can actually make a new character during this live stream.
Just do what you can.
Or yeah, I don't think. Because I'm gonna fix the storyboard based on Kaylan's. Here.
What motion are you adding?
So, how do I explain this? Because my handwriting is very. Wait, what if I just type it on words? So, the movement here is like I said, the animator is struggling and it's taking a while. So Joseph walks in and was curious, so he looked, and then another animator came close because he was curious. Because when people are gathering in one place, you start to get curious about what's going on in here. So animator B come close as well and be like, what's wrong? And then so basically animator Joseph was looking at the animator here, right? And then here at the next frame, they're gonna finally look at each other. They're gonna have like an eye contact. And after having an eye contact, Joseph suddenly like has this all-knowing smirk. Like he's about to do something or like say something. It's kind of hard to because this is basically just rough.
Like a marites, no?
And then, okay, so this is not gonna work on the second cut. Now, for this, I need to actually cut. Move this to the second page.
How are you? Do you want water?
It's okay. It's okay.
What's your dream anime to storyboard for?
Dream anime? To be honest, I don't really watch a lot of anime, but I read manga basically. But dream anime, it's kind of hard. There's so many anime series that I've encountered. It would be I guess Hero Academia.
Wow!
Yeah. Hero Academia, maybe? Yeah.
Manuel says, sorry he left. Nag-check daw siya.
It's okay, Manuel. I'm struggling right now. Wait. I don't remember where I put the... Oh, it's... Where the heck did I put the cut? Okay, here. It's actually really hard now to fix it. Okay.
Manuel says, Win Dolores is watching you.
Hmm?
Win Dolores is watching you.
Who?
The famous comic book artist.
Sorry.
Sorry.
For not meeting your expectations.
Shout out to Sir Win.
Hello, Sir Wind. I don't know if I got that right. Okay. So here is and then there's so many. There's so many things I need to move. Okay, here.
Excited for photo layout.
Photo layout for this storyboard. I mean, there's not much photo layout. It's kind of needed because I think so what I visioned here for this one is that basically there's this anime called Game with three girls, right? Yes. I don't remember the
I thought
title.
you don't watch anime.
I only watch a bit because during lunch break our coworkers would watch some anime, so I get to know about those anime series. But yeah, I don't really watch much. I only watch if the anime is in Netflix because it's a bit annoying to watch it outside or the other platforms. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So here, okay. Should type or never mind.
Are you gonna make this difficult for in-betweens?
I'm trying to make it simple. But actually Kuya Lance here for the third cat, he wants me to he actually suggested a cat, which is, to be honest, might be a bit hard to do, but I mean maybe.
Do you watch Dragon Ball Z though?
Oh, I don't. I don't.
Magaling ka daw sa Tekken.
No.
No?
No.
Tell them about
I
our
just
tournament.
smash key buttons. No, really, I just smash a lot.
Tell them about our tournament.
So yeah, we do have a tournament as our company. What do you call that? Team building. Yeah, basically team building at the studio. We're gonna have like tournament for games, which is Mario Kart and Smash Brothers and Tekken. Yeah, those 3 games, and we already have made a lot of games. Teams, 6 teams, or was it more? Something like that. But supposedly it was supposed to be today, but we have a cat today, which is due also today, so it might
You can relax.
not be continued, or it would be delayed basically.
Patawag si Dale, baby. Pa-shout out.
Wow, shout out. Okay.
Are you excited for Tekken?
No. No. I'm not excited for the key.
Dale, they want to shout out from Dale.
Okay. Dale is on his way.
Do you want to draw a handsome vision for our series?
No.
Why?
I mean, I don't know. Whoa, wait, sorry, the mic almost fell off. The mic almost fell off. So we,
Shout out to Novo daw.
hey Nobo, shout out to Nobo, our co-worker in the studio. I'm sorry, I'm not very used to shout outs.
Draw Novo daw.
What? I can't draw real people. I'm not that good. Okay.
You are good.
Close up. Wait. So okay, I'm gonna. Sure. Wait. Third cut. So what Lance wanted for the third cut was basically it's was there's wait, this brush.
Novo anime daw.
Novo anime. Oof. So basically, although this is gonna be hard because backgrounds.
Do you not like backgrounds?
I'm not really good at backgrounds, but because of layout, I get to practice making backgrounds. Oh wait, so I think there was basically this is. Sorry, I'm just drawing like blobs. Drawing blobs at the moment.
Lori asks how to apply.
Apply here
Ayan.
to one. You just send your portfolio to B-League and then they will inspect it, observe your skills, and then Reggie-san will check it.
Oh, we might have game night.
Oh, cool. Oh, also game night will be resumed today. Oh no. Yeah, because I'm actually Tekken in the Tekken game later. So basically here, in the studio, basically this is the our desk, and then there's actually 6 people for the desk here, and this is the part where the Joseph and Animator B and the mob will be. And Crystal is basically around here. So basically you will see her head. Wait. You will see her head around here. Huh. So I'm just making blobs at the moment. This is Crystal. Chris. For now, I'm just making blobs. Rough. This is why I said I don't draw backgrounds. I cannot really see it yet. Do what?
Backgrounds are important in layout.
Yeah, I know. Supposedly I should be making like thinking of a perspective here. I think it's fine. Like, oh, thinking of it should be 1 point, right? And then there's a lot of people here. That's the thing that I was thinking though, because supposedly there's some monitors here, but the focus will be where Crystal is, and then this guys. I'll just fix that eventually. I mean, maybe you'll see a better version of this. Because when I'm working on stream, working in pressure.
For now, stick drawings.
Just gobs.
Can you explain why it's okay to have stick drawings for now?
Oh, it's because basically it's just to lay out your ideas, or how do you explain it? Like, just so you won't forget about it. Because eventually this will be fixed once you added like a proper perspective, like a ruler. I think I'll add that later. What is important is that I get to show this.
Say hi to your screen.
Hi. No. Look. Hi. Whoa. Oh, I see.
Manuel will also say hi.
Honestly, I don't know if what I'm doing. Yeah, that's Manuel. It's also a new IB checker and trainer. Yes. There's a lot of IB trainees and IB checkers as well. I'm also new, so Chris. Chris is seen. Oh, should I say Bore?
Yeah, that's fine. Can you explain what bure is?
Bore is basically shake. Basically in Japanese animation, it's just trace, but so it's gonna have like this wobbly effect. That's like twitch, shaking, or like to express emotions, like she's paano ba yung English ng nagpipigil? Something like that. pipigil. Like trying their holding their anger, something like that. Yeah. And then how do I so this one is actually also pan. Eh, like sorry if I'm not that good at storyboarding. Yes, I like you said, it's my first time. So basically, the pan will be so it's actually a long hair cut. So
Storyboard artists are in charge of
because basically it's to how to explain this? uh sorry, I cannot think and draw at the same time. Sorry.
Crystal's mentor is Kim Jung-gi.
Oh yeah. Crystal is basically the equivalent of a genius in the in our studio. Her background, she's a genius. She can do everything. She's I don't know if there's actually public information about Crystal, but basically Lance made a background about her. She was basically a good FPS player. Crystal is like esports, an expert, an elite. So here, okay, so now what I'm doing here is that, so basically here we use the what they call this chair, armchair with wheels on it. Computer chair. So what Chris will be doing here is basically she will like she's how do I explain? I'm so sorry. I'm just making vlogs. So what is gonna be here? The fun here is that she was working on this. She's working on her workspace, and then she would like this is the wheelchair, right? And then the test here. So I'm just gonna do a live demonstration.
Yeah, go.
And she would slide out of the desk, so you would actually see her in this cat. She's gonna so basically sorry her face she's facing oh my god I'm sorry it's hard to she's basically facing here. She would slide so SL. This will be SL basically. What is SL again? I don't know the full.
Would it be SL? She will change direction.
Yeah, she would change direction. Like there's gonna be movement here, and then slide, and then this is actually Kuya Lan's idea, so I'm just trying to reenact it. And then after this, she would rotate. That's why this is why I said for the IB. I'm not sure. This is like body turn. So
Body turn with chair turn.
yeah, with chair. Here she's gonna basically her pose is basically it's kind of hard to show it yet. This is just blobs. And her legs are crossed like this. I'm not even sure if the perspective is correct.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Flat perspective, right?
Yeah, it's 1 point. Like this. Crystal is this one. And this is basically the big reveal, which is this fourth cut, which is this one. So this one for the caution, I'm gonna explain why I have that. But okay. So here the third cut. Gonna fourth cut. Oh no, this is still fourth cut. Yeah. Mm, so,
Is there a reason you use pink color?
oh, it's just my sketch. Just sketch color, but I will turn it to black eventually. Wait. So
Colors for it.
no, you don't need to color the storyboard. Instead, you just use monochrome, like airbrush or something, just to express whether there's a light source. Like, is there an extreme light source? Like, it's a dark room, and the only light source you have are the monitors, stuff like that. But since this is just basically regular lighting, we don't need to add shadows here. It's just basically plain. I think. I'm not even sure if I'm saying the right thing. Okay, so here. Okay. And this part is so actually the pan here is wrong. This is not what I want to express, because it's like I said, it's my first time storyboarding, so I have no idea if I'm actually doing the right instructions, the right action. But basically, what I want to do here is that like Crystal here, she's gonna slowly go up, like she's starting to look like a giant.
Yeah.
For these two people, and they will go like unamused, because I mean, when someone says you just need to guess the perspective lines or eye level, you'll be like, unbelievable. we can't do that. We can't do that. That's only for genius people. Smart people, I don't know. Talented people. So the caution here is basically, it's gonna like there's gonna be like a chime, like ding ding, please don't follow this advice. Because I mean you really can't get the perspective if you're just guessing. You need to at least have the basics, or like some you have to like a guide or something. So I'm just kind of okay. I think this is. Oh wait, oops. Okay. So what I need to fix here now is the text and the instructions. Yeah.
So tell us about your entire experience storyboarding for the first time.
I guess it was. Actually, the reason why I did this, because I was excited to experience it myself. And although I'm not there yet as a director, but I just want to like share a story, basically, because the reason why I love anime is because for its storytelling. I just love stories. I read even like web novels, and animation is a way to express that story. And from a meme that started as a meme, while I was looking at it, while I was remembering it, while making the storyboard, I started to like have this imagination in my head on how the scenes will play out. And Lance actually helped some to flesh out the storyboard.
Do you have a final message to your viewers?
Final message. You you just have to be passionate about your goals or dreams. Like basically for animation, it's not really just about uh studying. You need to invest hard work, basically. Like some people would think like they just go to this industry and then thinking investing 3 years is enough, but actually animation takes a lot of years. Very good animators in the industry actually work for the industry for like 10 to 30 years already, something like that. That's why you really need to pursue this passion if you're really passionate about animation. Invest a lot of time and effort and something like that.
Do you have tips to consider camera angles?
Ah, camera sizes?
Camera shots
Ah, okay, camera shots. Tips. How do I? Well,
from your experience here.
ah, oh, well, your camera shots is gonna depend on what kind of story you're expressing. Like for me, this episode is very light-hearted, comedic, basically just for to make people laugh. That's why it's the way it was presented here is just like um you know those animes like in the omake animes where there's not much movement but there's like presentations so the perspective is like mostly one point and then simple camera shots. Now if you're doing action scenes or like the scene is dramatic, of course you're gonna use a lot of close-ups because you're gonna express the expression of the character, their emotions. You can actually also express it like trying to like the camera will be at the distant place and then the character looks very alone in that area.
Yeah.
like his or her in that scene, they're just alone and then it's a whole there's a lot of backgrounds. It's basically why was it why kind of camera shot. It's kind of hard to express it, but yeah, basically like those like yeah, like especially when you're showing domination, the camera shot or the angle would be basically looking below because what you want to show is that the character is domineering. She's or her or him is looking like this tall person trying to overpower you. So that's why the camera should be below the character and then show it like above. Some yeah, like the camera shots are used with intentions for what kind you want to express.
Very nice. Yep, any final words?
Final
Okay
words.
na.
No, I think I've said enough.
Yeah, then say what can they look forward to in the episode you'll direct?
I guess what you will be expecting is to have like a glimpse of our studio of how we actually interact with people and that not every animator has their own quirks and their own like what do you call that basically our own learnings and we're trying to share it because like here they're trying to express how to get their perspective for layouts. Here for him, for Joseph, he's using computations, and for the new character, she's using visual libraries. While there's also like artists like Christelle, who's just very good at just capturing the eye level at a glance. Like she can just tell like where's the horizontal line or something for the perspective, which for normal people is hard to get.
Say hi to JC.
Hi, JC. I mean, it's already at the end of the at the end of the street.
Say goodbye. You can say your goodbyes now.
Okay. Goodbye, everyone, and thank you for watching this live stream. And sorry for me who's struggling. You saw me struggling.
You did great.
Because it's actually my first time, especially with storyboards. That's also why I have mentors to guide me. That's right, yeah. It was a good experience. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Bye.
Chan-chan mo lang. Bye guys.
Bye. Like and subscribe.